Hey, my name is Steve. I've been recently using Claude AI to generate expert advisors, and hopefully the plan is to use these for prop firm trading if they are successful. And one of the expert advisors that I've been testing for the last couple of months is based on two indicators, that is moving averages EMA and also the MACD crossover for their entries. And let's have a look at how this one is going so far and on the chart. Now start off with the demo account that I'm using was a 10K account. It is now up by 11%. So it is actually profitable. You can see here the pairs that I'm trading: Euro USD, the CAD, Euro JPY, the pound dollar, US JPY, and the pound yen. And out of all of these pairs, only one of them has been failing so far, and that is the pound yen. And I'm not really sure what the reason for that is, but let's just have a quick look at the settings, and we can see, have a look at some of the losing trades if we can find them on the chart, and see why this one's not working. So here we can see the entry is valid for this previous losing trade. The price needs to close below the moving averages, or below the 200 moving average, and the 50 moving averages also needs to be below the 200 for an entry, and a crossover of the MACD to the downside would cause an entry. So this one, it looks like it went down and touched the actual MACD signal, but didn't actually continue that way, and then turned around and went opposite. So we've got to stop out. Just have a look at another setting here, and okay, this one here looks like a valid setup as well. We can see here that we had a strong push candle up. The price is above the moving averages, and we had a crossover here of the MACD went across down. So that is valid. It is possible that this particular strategy just does not work on this single particular pair, so that might be the problem. But here again we have another good trade, and I think what the problem is with this pair, from looking at this one, it looks like this pair is too volatile. There's too much movement on a particular day. Let's see. Daily range 121 pips is the average, and let's see what the range was on this particular day. About 173 pips. So we've got big movement on these days, which could be the reason why it is actually failing. The whole way to save this one could be just to change the stop loss and take profit settings on there. So I will actually change these settings to experiment with this one and see how it goes. And now let's have a look at the other pairs. Biggest result is the Euro US dollar, 11 wins and 4 losses, 4.34 profit factor. So let's have a look at this pair. And you can see the type of trades that this one has actually been taking. So we've got 2 consecutive days here with pretty much identical trades, and we've got here the price is above the 200 moving average, the 50 is above the 200, which is valid, and we have a cross here of the MACD. So there was actually a pullback, and then the price actually closed in a positive. We had this push up, and then we opened on the new candle, and the same thing here. We can see here the MACD just had a slight cross there. It did actually go a little bit sideways, and we did have some drawdown on this one, but let's see, about 14 or 15 pips drawdown. Let's see what the stop loss setting is on this particular one. Stop loss is 45, so we were still in range. So we've got a 45 pip stop loss and a 60 pip take profit on that one. And let's look at one of the other pairs. The CAD was the next profitable with 2.68 profit factor, $468. So have a look at the trades on this one. And we can see here that the trades are actually staying open for, could be possibly several days at a time. And we can see here the entry on this one a couple of days ago. Let me zoom in a little bit so that we can see a little bit closer. Okay, so we do have a valid entry on this one. We can see here that there was a price crossover on the MACD, which triggered the entry, and the filters are the moving average. So the 200 moving average here above, the 50 is below the 200, which is correct, and we entered at the crossover on the MACD. So this was a valid entry. Have a look at the take profit and stop loss settings on this one. So we've got a 60 pip stop loss and a 150 take profit, so more than a 2R trade. We can see here that the trade actually went for, let's see, 2 days, and the reason this one actually closed where it didn't actually hit the take profit is, have a look at my notes here. We can see on the expert advisor, all positions closed at Friday 2200. So the reason that everything closed at the same time was that I don't want to keep these trades open over the weekend if I'm trading for a prop firm. So we want to close all trades at the end of the week. Because of what can happen over the weekend, prices can change dramatically, and it could actually cause you to lose your prop firm account or your challenge. The other thing as well is some prop firms do not allow you to hold trades over the weekend. So that being the case, we seem to have a profitable expert advisor here. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but I will continue testing this one, and I will do another video on this particular strategy for manual trading. It looks like it could be a profitable strategy. Now that's it for today's video. If you like what you've seen here and you'd like to see more of this type of video, hit the like and subscribe button and watch out for my next video.